Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. If you're new here, my name is Paulina. This channel is all about beauty, and today we're going to unbox the Niche Beauty Advent Calendar. So it comes in a kind of like a gift box like that. This is not a British Advent Calendar, but it ships to the UK, and to be honest, I've actually been ordering this for like years now. I think this is the 4th time in a row I ordered that. I always debate whether I should buy it or not, because compared to like some of the British Advent Calendars, it doesn't really offer us great value for money, but I always end up picking it up. Anyway, this advent calendar is actually priced at £299 with the value of over £1,200, and I didn't pay that much. So when this advent calendar was released, there was a discount code. I actually shared that with you on our community tab, and it was like 20% off. This code is not working anymore, unfortunately, but if I find out of any code or gift for purchase that comes with this, I'll make sure to let you know. So at that time there was a gift for purchase as well, but it did not really work with this calendar, so you could only use the 20% code, which I was still happy with that because I paid, I think, around £230, so quite a good discount, I would say. Anyway, without further ado, let's just open this up. And as you can see, this year we have boxes. In the previous years, we did have those like pouches with like numbers. Yeah, I think in the last 3 years, they always had these pouches. So that's quite a big change with like boxes now. Okay, so I can already see our box number 1 here. Okay, I have some feedback straight away. It's quite difficult to get these boxes out. It would be a lovely idea to have this little kind of like a hole in the boxes so that you can like take them out more easily. But okay, that should be fine now. Our box number 1 is here. And here we have You Beauty, the Super Hydrator, 15 mils. So this is a hydrating face serum type of thing. It contains peptides, hyaluronic acid, and panthenol. It's a really nice product, and I think 15 mils, I'm not sure if this is like a proper full size, but they definitely sell this in this 15 mil size. So, you know, however you want to approach the whole full size thing, this does have a standalone retail value, and personally, I'll take that. If this is something that in order to get it, you have to purchase it, I'm fine with that. If this is like a mini or a sample that you get for free with like any purchase, then yeah, not so much. But yeah, I would say good start. Day number 2 is this big one here. Ooh, okay, so this is by Mutha, and this says Body Contour Serum. And we have 100 mils. So what is it? A complete boost for the body that will have your skin buzzing while promoting smoother, tighter, and firmer looking skin. This multi-action formula featuring M-Tide technology contains nourishing botanical oils that help hydrate, fruit acids that help exfoliate, and plant-derived ingredients that help reduce the appearance of dimples. This potent blend works together for the ultimate body glow-up. Oh, that actually sounds good. Apply on the body in the morning, focusing on the areas that need extra tightening, resurfacing, or hydration. Your skin may feel tingling, warming, while the ingredients are working hard to create your most youthful looking skin. For best results, follow with Mutha body oil and or body butter. Okay, so this is like a proper serum. You don't use it by... Ooh, look at the color of the bottle. That actually looks pretty cool. Very Halloween-y color too. So yeah, as I was saying, this is a proper serum product, so you have to like top it up with some body cream or body butter. Okay, I like it so far. So the thing with this advent calendar, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, usually the value for money is not that crazy. So it makes more sense to buy this with like a gift of purchase or like a discount code, as I managed to do this year. In the previous years, it was always a gift of purchase. Like, I think they very rarely release like codes that work with this advent calendar, but usually you can get it with a gift of purchase. So obviously that adds some value to the box. But with that being said, this advent calendar usually offers products that are not really that popular in British advent calendars, so you can always like discover something new, so like new brands, new products, and things like this. Okay, day number 3, and this one is suspiciously light. Okay, so we have some Dr. Levi, Switzerland, and this is Intense Stem Cell Enriched Booster Cream for your face. And this is definitely not a full-size product. This is 20 mils, so more like a travel size, but well, at least it's not tiny. 20 mils is something I can accept, I guess, and this is a pretty expensive brand, so yeah, that's fine. I remember like in the previous years they gave us like some 7 mils kind of like samples. That was not cool. 20 mils is at least, you know, kind of like a reasonable size, travel size, I would say. Okay, day number 4. Okay, so here we have eccentric molecules, and this is molecule 01. So this particular fragrance is one of those like single molecule scents. It's described as woody, musky, and ambery. And the molecule here is ISO-E Super. To be honest, these fragrances, the single molecules and the whole eccentric line as well, they don't really work on me. They smell a bit too masculine on my skin, and as much as I don't really mind masculine fragrance, sometimes I actually use them. This just doesn't work with my skin. But as I mentioned before, Robert loved these fragrances, so you know, I always have someone to give these to. But yeah, definitely trying these kind of like single molecule fragrances might be an interesting experience. Okay, day number 5. Ooh, we have some makeup. So this is Sweet Pro Lash Lift Mascara. And as much as it's good to size a full-size makeup item, it's a full-size mascara. I wish it was the other Sweet mascara. This is the Lash Lift mascara that has kind of like a little comb instead of like a proper spoolie, and this one doesn't really seem to do much with my lashes. There's another Sweet mascara that I've been using recently and I love it. So personally not my favorite mascara, but then again I'm extremely picky when it comes to my mascara, so it's very, very difficult to satisfy me in that department. Okay, day number 6 is the big one here on the bottom. Pretty heavy too. Ooh. Look at that. This is by Ray, I think. And this is an eye cream in this size. Eye Revive Cream with lymphatic complex to depuff, brighten and tighten. And believe it or not, but this is 15 mils. It looks and feels much bigger than that because it is actually pretty heavy. Let's have a closer look at this product. Ooh. I mean, would you be able to tell that this is 15 mils? Like, honestly, it looks so much bigger. But obviously, a 15 mil eye cream is going to be a full-size product. Like, there's no doubt here. So it's good to see quite a lot of full sizes so far. A new era cream to visibly transform and depuff the under eye area. Eye Revive Cream is powered by our proprietary lymphatic complex and a combination of potent actives to visibly improve under eye puffiness, dark circles and fine lines. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever tried anything from this brand. So yeah, as I said, quite exciting to see some brands that I haven't tried before. Day number 7. Oh, okay, so here we have Kat Berkey, and this is Lift and Fill Form Control Marine Collagen Gel, and this is 15 mils. So again, this seems to be a travel size, but like not ridiculously small for sure. This is kind of like a regular travel size. Let's find a little bit more about this product. So this is supposed to be a serum clinically proven to lift, contour and plump the skin, revealing your most youthful complexion. Fortified with marine collagen, plant stem cells and silk aminopeptides, this luxuriously lightweight serum sinks into skin, locking in moisture and supporting a healthy skin barrier for both immediate and long-term results. Okay, I like that. 15 mils of a serum. Do you know what? So far I haven't really been disappointed with anything yet. Like pretty much with every single advent calendar there's at least like one day of disappointment, like even with the best ones. I'm pretty sure I was even disappointed with something in Harrods, which I mean this advent calendar was amazing, but I think there was something that I wasn't too happy with. So I'm sure we'll still yet to find this box of disappointment here, but for now, day number 8, and this one, okay, this might be the one. It feels very light, and no, it's definitely not that one. So this is Westman Atelier Consciously Crafted Beauty. But what is this? Oh, this is I Love You eye pencil in shade Noir. So obviously black, and this is what it looks like. So your regular black eye pencil. I personally don't find black eye pencils particularly exciting. I think I would prefer maybe like a different shade, but at the same time black is the most kind of like universal color and I think the most usable as well, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, day number 9. Oh, okay, so for me personally this is a little bit of disappointing product. These are some supplements. So what is this? A food supplement for strong and healthy growth, hair and scalp boost by Amy. I just don't like getting supplements in my advent calendars or like anywhere else for that matter. I suppose there are people who do. I prefer to get like a little scrunchie, like a silk scrunchie, because at least I use them. These I then don't really tend to use them. So for me, this one not particularly exciting, but this is a very individual thing, I guess. Okay, day number 10. This one is a bit on the heavier side too. What we have here. Oh, okay, so we have Paula's Choice here, but look at the size of it. And this is not the regular BHA exfoliator. This is their 6% mandelic acid and 2% lactic acid liquid exfoliant. And I actually got this in one of the advent calendars, but it was like a 30 mils, a small bottle. Here we have 88 mils. Okay, day number 11. Okay, so what is this? This is by, I think, Simi Hayes Beauty. Super Slick Lip Balm in shade Breeze. So this is what it looks like. I've never heard of this brand before. And oh, look at the packaging. I don't think this is a full-size product, although I don't know, it could be, for all I know. I've never actually seen anything from this brand in my life, but the shade is actually really pretty. Look at that. Yeah, that looks like a very flattering wearable shade. Love that. And also feels really nice on my hand. It feels like this very kind of like a hydrating, nourishing lip balm that's not sticky or anything. So yeah, I quite like this one. Okay, so we're done with the first layer of boxes, and this, yeah, I have to turn it around now. Where are we now? I think it's day number 12, right? So yeah, I'll repeat my initial feedback. Those boxes, especially like the first one in the layer, is a little bit difficult to get out. I almost broke my nail. So yeah, day number 12. What do we have here? Oh, we have 2 items. So the first product is by Agent Nature, and this is Holy Bright Resurface Glass Face Mask, and we have a little brush that comes with it. So that makes sense, okay? If this brush was in a separate kind of box, I would be fuming, but this is a duo. So you apply this mask with this brush, makes sense. By the way, I've actually been using this mask recently, and it's been beautiful. I love it. So I'm actually really excited to see a little bit of that here too. So this is 30 mils, so not a bad size at all. Day number 13, surprisingly heavy again. Oh, we have some hair stuff here. So what is this? This is by Hisu Honey Infused Hair Mask. Oh, I love that. Like whenever I see this brand, it's always the hair oil, or I think this kind of like a leave-on spray mask. And I don't think I've tried anything else from them. So it's going to be really lovely to test a different product this time. So this is a hair mask with honey. You can use it 1 to 2 times per week, and you just leave it on your hair for like 5 to 7 minutes. And it can also be used on dry hair. Okay, day number 14 up here. So here we have 2 makeup products. We have the Lip and Cheek product in shade Work. I've also tried it a couple of times. I'm not a massive fan of this particular product. I think it's mostly the formula of the product that just kind of like bothers me a little bit. But this is a really nice, very wearable shade. But I'm actually more excited with this other product because this is their Sculpt Stick, and this is one of my most favorite Sculpt Sticks like ever, which is quite interesting because I like this one so much, and I'm not a fan of this kind of like a blush and lip thing. The one I've got here is in shade Toasted. Let's just have a quick swatch. Yeah, like a really beautiful, cool-toned bronze, perfect for sculpting. I love that. So I'm actually really happy with at least one of these products, which is good. And just to let you know, the Sculpt Stick is 5.7 grams and the Lip and Cheek product is 6 grams. Day number 15. Oh, hello, good friend. This is our beloved Agostinus Bather, the Rich Cream, because why not? As I said before, this year we don't really get that many of these, so I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Obviously, I would prefer to see more of Agostinus Bather serums or like, you know, eye products maybe, but at least I don't see this in every single advent calendar. So, you know, I have to count my blessings. And even though I do have a history of complaining about this product, it's a really lovely face cream. A little bit on the richer side, so I prefer to use it in my evening skincare routine. 15 mils though. It's not a proper full size, but it does have a standalone retail value, and that value is pretty high, just so you know. So yeah, I'm not that mad at it. Am I super excited? No, but it's definitely a product with a good value to it. So day number 16 is here, a little bit smaller. And here we have a Pai, the Impossible Glow Bronzing Drops. So this is what it looks like, and this is 10 mils. Do you know what? I tried these products quite a lot of times before, and I personally am not a fan. These products, if I wear them without makeup, they're just giving me this kind of like a sweaty glow, which I don't personally find too attractive, and I do have dry skin. So, you know, I do need a little bit of extra glow, but not that much really. So I would tend to use these products under my makeup, and then if I use a little bit like lighter foundation, they do give me a little bit of this kind of like glow from within kind of vibe, but I don't think they are that necessary, to be honest. Like, we do have a lot of like glowy foundations these days, so I don't think this is something I really need in my life. But again, I'm not saying it's a bad product, it's just like personally not my favorite. Anyway, day number 17. That one feels like literally empty. Like, I can't hear anything. By the way, it's like a weird thing with the sun today. It's like very sunny and then like dark out of a sudden, so the light might be a little bit weird on this video, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about that. And okay, this one is not empty. What a relief. And that is going to be disappointing for some people. I think I mentioned that before. I do like these scrunchies. I do like slip scrunchies. I use them constantly. They're perfect for my hair, but obviously they don't last that long. I mean, they do last for a amount of time, but not like, you know, years or whatever. So I'm personally always happy when I get some of these scrunchies. I'm glad that we have two, not one. I'm alright with that, but I know that many of you guys don't really like getting things like this. So I'm guessing that for many of you, this is going to be the disappointment box. Anyway, let's move on to our day number 18. And here we have a fragrance, and this is by DS and Durga. I don't know what. I have seen this fragrance in other advent calendars already, so this seems to be one of those very popular ones this year. And it's quite interesting because I'm pretty sure I tried it like a couple of times and I still don't remember how it smells. So this is a woodsy, ambery, musky fragrance with the notes of bergamot. That's the top note. Then we have middle notes of iso, super, and vetiver. And then base notes of sandalwood, amber, and synthetic civet. It's interesting because this is our second fragrance with iso super with this molecule. The one that we had before was just a single molecule scent. This one is actually built around this single molecule. Oh, we have a story here. A fragrance enhancer. Okay, so this is a fragrance you would use with other fragrances. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe that's why I don't remember how it smells, because this is something that you don't necessarily need to use by itself. A fragrance enhancer with transparent radiance that gives any aromatic material a certain, as the French say, I don't know what. Okay, makes sense. Also, it says here, sample, not for sale. So that pretty much tells you everything. But with those kind of like fragrance minis, I guess this is what we're getting. Like, it's very rare that we're getting a fragrance that's bigger than like 7-8 mils. We have 7.5 mils here. Day number 19. So we have some Lisa Eldridge, and this is her lipstick in shade Palazzo. So this is one of her luxuriously lucent lip color lipsticks. Let's see. Classic Lisa Eldridge packaging, and ooh, what a beautiful shade. Let me just swatch it. Yeah, that is so pretty. Look at this. I mean, this is kind of like a muted red. It's just beautiful. I'm really happy with that. I'm actually really happy to see a little bit more of Lisa Eldridge in advent calendars this year. Another great thing is I don't have this particular lipstick, so yay. Okay, day number 20. We're almost done with this advent calendar. There are 24 days, and in like most kind of like continental European advent calendars, there are only 24 days as per usual. I think it's mostly because of the fact that in many continental European countries, we do start celebrating Christmas on Christmas Eve. So we have this like big dinner, and I don't know how about like other countries, but in Poland we actually have gifts on Christmas Eve too. So I think it's almost like the biggest part of the celebration, and this is where the festivities like really properly start with a bang. Okay, anyway, day number 20. I love it. So we have a candle by Diptyque, and this is incense sapin. And you know what? It's interesting because we don't really see many of those Diptyque fragrances in advent calendars this year. What we see is mostly neon, which I don't mind neon, but you know what? I would love a little bit more variety. So look at that. These candles smell so good. This is a kind of like a piney, foresty kind of fragrance. It's very, very beautiful, very Christmassy. I love it. Ah, so pretty. And this is 35 grams. Day number 21. Okay, so we have a nail polish. I really like the color. I mean, look at that. This is not your obvious shade for Christmas. I mean, usually they will give us like something red. Like, it's always going to be red, or like glittery gold. But yeah, I love the fact that they decided to include something a little bit different. So yeah, this is our day 21. Getty nail polish number 113. Day number 22, and this one is pretty heavy as well. Ooh, I love the pouch. I mean, look at this. Look how pretty this looks. So this is Cosmos Sacred Mist Eau de Parfum. Okay, so we have a fragrance, 30 mils fragrance. It's actually made in Poland. That is surprising, but I do think this is a fragrance by Kate Moss, isn't it? Let me Google that. Yes, this is Sacred Mist Cosmos by Kate Moss. White floral, fresh, spicy, woody fragrance with the notes of orange blossom and bergamot. These are the top notes. Then we have middle notes of geranium, jasmine, tuberose, lang lang, and black pepper. And then we have base notes of cedarwood, tonka bean, and oak moss. That sounds interesting. So I'm just going to try it out. Just for safety, I'm going to spray it on a box and we'll see. Oh, I actually like that. Do you know what? I'm actually quite apprehensive whenever some floral notes are involved. Like geranium is like one of those notes I never know whether I'm going to like it or not. But I think the woodsy notes and tonka bean like balance this quite well. So yeah, I like that. We have a 30 mils of a fragrance, so that is pretty cool. And it does come in this cute little pouch. Okay, day number 23, another pretty heavy one. So let's see. Oh, okay, so we have 2 products inside. I think this is going to be some hair stuff. And it is. So this is Hair by Sam McKnight, Rich Cleanse Nourishing Shampoo and Rich Nourish Conditioner. So the shampoo is 100 mils and the conditioner is 75 mils. And listen, the only issue I have with this that maybe I would prefer to have a shampoo and conditioner a little bit earlier in this advent calendar. But other than that, I love the fact that we have a shampoo and conditioner in one box, not separately. And the sizes are not bad. Like 100 mils and 75 mils, that's alright. I really hate when they give me like 20 mils because if you have short hair, then I guess it's fine. But if you have like really long hair, 20 mils of like shampoo and conditioner, that's barely one use. 75 mils is fine, and I love the fact that we have both of these in one box. Okay, let's move on to our day number 24. So this is our last box, Christmas Eve, and I'm actually really excited to see what's inside. It's not particularly heavy, so it can go either way, but let's see. Ooh, okay. So we have some Dr. Barbara Sturm 75 grams full size enzyme cleanser. I mean, that is good. Listen, Dr. Barbara Sturm is a very expensive brand, especially her hyaluronic acid is definitely overpriced, but I've tried quite a few of her products and they are good, you know. Some of them maybe not necessarily worth the price, but definitely pretty good. And I actually really like this cleanser, but I only had this in like minis. Here we have a full size 75 gram cleanser. I love that. I mean, this is so much better than the 20 mils of her like regular cream or like this tiny little hyaluronic acid thing that actually has a retail value to it because she does sell her products in like 10 mils kind of like mini sizes. So this is so much more exciting to me. So this is a cleansing foam and enzymatic exfoliator in one. The fine-grained powder foams up with water for intensive yet gentle cleansing. The enzyme exfoliator removes hard skin, makeup, and reduces excess skin oil and other impurities. So yeah, this is our day number 24. Alright guys, so this is the Niche Beauty Advent Calendar for 2024, fully unboxed. What do you think? I have to admit that I actually really like this Advent Calendar. I mean, listen, the price this year is much higher compared to like previous years. So obviously you would expect this Advent Calendar not to have like any duds. And I personally think they managed to do that. Like in the previous years, there was always something, there was always a couple of doors with like either like proper like minis, like sample size minis, or like some random accessories. It feels like this year, this Advent Calendar was really good. I think like this year, they pretty much managed to avoid that. I mentioned that like kind of like box of disappointment or like day of disappointment that every Advent Calendar pretty much has. But I don't think there was anything here that was like particularly bad. I think everything was at least good for some people, you know? So nothing ridiculously small, no silly accessories. We had some really lovely brands, we had really good sizes. I personally think they did really well this year. Would I pay the full price for it? Probably not. Unless it came with like a really good gift or purchase, then I probably would. And to be honest, they are pretty good with their gifts or purchase. They have quite a lot of them quite often. So if you like this advent calendar, I would highly recommend either waiting for a code that's going to work with that, like mine. I mean, I did pay like £230 for this advent calendar. I think this is a really good price for what I've got. Or just wait for a really good gift or purchase that's probably going to come along quite soon, and then get as much value for that money as you can get. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with this advent calendar. I was actually prepared to give a little bit more criticism towards the advent calendar, but it was not really needed. So yeah, these are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about this advent calendar in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching. For more advent calendar unboxings, check those videos over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.